Alright, so this is quite cool find. These are reptile eggs. You can tell they're reptile eggs because they're leathery and they're not hard like, for say, a bird egg. But it's very hard to tell what species of egg they are. But that could mean that there are some baby reptiles around. This looks to be where they were. So, due to the fact that it was a dug hole, as it looks, it was probably some turtles, because turtles dig, but snakes, on the other hand, they can't really. Due to the size, there are no real lizard species that would be there. But that's a pretty far up climb for a turtle, so I'm not quite sure. But I'll look around here, see if we see any baby reptiles. Alrighty, so here's a cool find. After that garter snake, I'm pretty much at the end of the hike, but I did end up catching this northern water snake. Beautiful specimen, very thick. A little darker of a specimen. I've had people who don't know my area think that these are actually brown water snakes because of just how dark they get up here. But they tend to get darker up here in the northern area because, well, the darker snakes, they get to warm up quicker, so they get a better advantage in the colder months. Because, as you know, sorry, there are so many mosquitoes around here. There are a lot of colder days here than in Florida, for say. But here's a prime example of the northern water snake triangulating its head. So if you ever heard a triangle for a head means the snake is venomous, yeah, that's not true. This guy is completely harmless. So yeah, this guy curling up in a very defensive posture. You can see the triangular head, but I am gonna pick him up and put him back where I found him. He's focused on the camera and my phone right now, so he's not really focused on the other hand picking him up. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put him back where I found him and head on home. Alrighty, so I guess today, 12 o'clock is the right time of day. This is a 5-line skink. A juvenile because the blue tail, but he probably will start growing out of that blue tail quite soon. But as juveniles, as you can see, they have the characteristic 5 lines and that bright blue tail. Now this blue tail is actually used to attract predators, weirdly enough. So when a predator goes for this, he'll go for the bright blue tail, which actually comes off instead of the head. But very cool species, and I'll let him go. Alrighty, so right down the wall, catch more insects. And in a hole, of course.